Hey guys, how's it going? So today I want to tell you the story about my high school years and what ultimately led up to me not graduating. My first day, I was pretty nervous, as you can imagine. First day of high school, not knowing what to expect, going to be around new, older people. So as I was on my way, I was on the bus looking at my schedule and my map, trying to figure out where my first period was at. And I had to ride what you would call the short bus. It just means transportation. That doesn't necessarily mean you're mentally challenged or anything like that. So I get off the bus, and there was other students, and so teachers were coming to get them because they were in the special needs class. So I'm looking at my map and trying to figure out where I'm at. It's really confusing. And one of the teachers comes and asks, "Oh, can I help you with that?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm just trying to find my first class." She looks at my schedule, and the first thing she says is, "Why do you have these classes? You're supposed to have special ed." And I'm like, no, I'm not. And she replies with, we'll see about that. As if I was lying, as if me clearly speaking to her, wasn't proof enough. How dare, these kids try to go out and get a regular education. So they send someone to the front office. She comes back and says, "Oh, he's telling the truth." Wow, who would have known? And they didn't decide to take me to my class for some reason. They decided to give me a tour of the school. Don't know why. They're just showing me every little classroom where everything's at. And I'm just like frustrated at that point. Finally, they take me to a counselor and they tell the counselor, "Oh, change his PE to adaptive PE, which would be special ed PE," which I didn't need. I've done it before. I did it in middle school. I could do the same thing these next few years. So once that teacher leaves, I tell the counselor, "Look, don't change it. I can take the class. It's no problem. Please just point me to my first period class." Get to my first class, everything's fine. Get to my second one, everything's cool. As I was headed to my third, which was PE, I ran into my teacher who for that year. Uh, I have a discussion with her, and she realizes, "Oh, okay, he can take this class. He can fit in and adapt. It's fine." So I go to where they're showing off the lockers, and there's some gym teachers, some coaches telling us how much time we have to get in there to change, and when we should be ready for class, and when we'll be excused. Bell rings, which is excusing us to lunch. I'm on my way out. One of the coaches catches up to me and says, "Are you in the right area?" Once again, coming to an assumption. Yeah, I am. And then he asks, "So when do you get out of the chair?" I turned and looked at him and I said, "I don't." So then he asks, "Oh, well, how are you supposed to take regular PE?" I assured him, "There are things I can do, things I can't do. If I can't do it, I'll just sit aside. No big deal." So by the end of this day, I'm just sick of all the assumptions being made and people pretty much insulting my intelligence. I get home, I call my dad right away, and I tell him what's going on. We schedule a meeting and straighten everything out. The principal was saying, "Oh, if we would have known in advance that he was coming, maybe we could have avoided this, that." Either way, it was most likely going to happen, but whatever, it was taken care of. Sophomore year came, and I was supposed to have surgery. And I was telling my teachers, give me some schoolwork, give me something to catch up, so I'm going to be having surgery. It's going to be pretty severe. They're telling me, "No, you're fine, don't worry about it, just focus on that." Whatever. I go to get my surgery done, and I'm out like half of the year. I come back for about a week and realize how far behind I am. So the rest of the school year, I decided to do homeschooling. I had a teacher come to my house, give me some work to do it, turn it in. So I ended up passing with a B. Apparently you can't get an A in homeschool, or that form of homeschooling. Passed my classes with a B, good. Junior year comes, and I find out all of those classes I took in homeschool were marked special ed. So none of those credits went towards anything specific. So it was as if I still had freshman credits. At this point, I was done. I didn't want to try anymore. I was frustrated. Why do I have to keep trying and my intelligence keeps being insulted, keeps coming into question? So I just didn't do work junior year. Senior year came, I did homeschooling again, but I didn't graduate. Pretty much just dropped out. Was that the best decision? No. But I was fed up. I was tired of it. And the point of this story is just to show you a little bit about myself, but also to tell you younger ones who may be having a hard time in school is just try your best. Do what you can. Really speak up. I may have not spoken up enough, but do your best because that's something small. That's nothing to the stress that you will deal with once you're an adult, and things will get harder. So, that's my story. If you'd like to hear anything else, any other info about maybe what's dating been like for me, what's been like my relationship with my siblings or friendships, any other stories you want to hear, let me know. Comment or message me on Facebook. Thanks.